In the hackathon last year, the hosts have this programming competition for us to play. It was to build the front page of Google within 15 minutes without Wi-Fi. Besides the actual competition, I find the coding challenge as the second most exciting thing in the hackathon. So in this series, I will attempt to create the front page of popular websites using only HTML and CSS. Okay, I'm back. Let's do some recording. This time is Pinterest, so let me open Pinterest on my other screen and take a look. This laptop is way too warm. See, the thing about MacBook Pro is that after a few years of use, it is just way too warm. So Pinterest, the format is like this. Inverse scroll, I cannot do inverse scroll with only HTML and CSS, but I can do some sort of layout that's similar to that. And you can see the top menu bar or search bar, whatever it is, basically over the thing, over the main content. Okay, so let's get to it. What do we need? Oh, right. We need the timer. Timer is right here. And it's usual, right? 20 minutes. It's right here. Give myself a little bit more space. I need a better setup. Okay. More space. Okay. Here we go. So we have HTML stuff, basic stuff, and then we have let's call it menu bar class, and then its position fixed it on top, and the background is white, and obviously it is just call it color. Just no, you don't need to do that. Height, give it I don't know, 40 pixel, and width is 100%, 100 viewport width. Okay, and then we have to have a top which is 0 and left which is 0, so it will be on top, right? And body, I will just get rid of all the margin that it has, or the padding. Okay, so next, so of course we have the menu bar. Sorry, losing it sometimes. Menu bar. Okay, here we go, and then the body, of course, is also white. Okay, so there's no way to distinguish the two, but it's quite gray, so that I change it later so I can distinguish the two. Okay, so we have a bunch of stuff on the top part of this menu bar, right? I have a series of stuff. You have a pin, the Pinterest icon. This one I just style it simple is better. Style it, and then I will use a width of what is it, the menu bar 40 pixel. I will do it like the menu bar, I will do it 50 pixel. Easier math. Okay, I will do it 40 pixel, and height is the same, 40 pixel, and then border radius, and then 50%, and background we call it red. Okay, now we have something. Okay, of course, color has to be white for the character, right? And then line height, it should be 40 as well, right? And it should be text align center, and give it the font size a little bit bigger. Not too big though. 30, 40. It's too big. 30. No. 25. Yep. Yeah, sure. There's a That's realistic, and we give it a margin of what? Margin of 5 pixel, top, bottom. Yep, there you go. Next, we have the P done, then we have the home button, right? Home button. This terrible code, but home button. Lose a few seconds, but it's more organized, I guess. I should have done the same for all of them. Home button with, I will just use, I don't know, 60 pixel. Height should be the same, 40. And now we have to have a background of black. And of course, why is it not within this thing though? Home button should be though. Should be. Oh, maybe I need to do the whole display flex. There you go. Okay. And margin, of course, we do the 5 pixel as before, and of course radius, border radius, and then we have can I do 50? 50 pixel, it will look weird, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would be weird. So I should do the whole 4 thing, right? 4 corners. Now all of a sudden, because of the panic, I cannot think. 20 pixel. Yeah, sure, why not? Next, of course, you have home here, right? Home. And the color is white again, and of course the line height is 40. See, if I were to use that thing, put everything in the style, it would be much easier. Now I'm just kicking myself. Text align center, yeah, there you go. Home. Next, duplicate. No, I don't want to call you home button. Follow button. How about that? Okay. Copy, always copy. Okay. This, and then we call this white, and then the color of the text should be black. And we don't call it home, we call it following. Okay, next, the search bar. Well, the search bar should be like your input, right? Let me see. I think I'm just going to do a depth, and then I put the input inside with the same size, right? Or should I do input? Yeah. Input text. Okay, let's just call it class search bar. This one, the magnifying glass should be, you should use something like Font Awesome for that. So, and 20 minutes, should I try to do it? No, let's not risk it. Gray. Okay, so a little bit lighter gray. There you go. And next we have a border radius. Just same thing, 20 pixel. We have a height of 40 pixel. We have a width of, we have a border of none, right? And then we have a margin of 5 pixel. A clever person would have copy instead of what I'm doing. 4. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. And let's stretch it. Let's stretch the whole thing. So by stretching, I mean you do make it 200 pixel. Okay, 500 pixel. No, it's too long. It's totally possible to make it responsive, but 20 minutes, come on. So the bell, the other 3 icon I cannot do, and then the arrow down with this, I'm gonna just wait for, when we have Font Awesome. Let me see. Next is the body, right? So the whole body has to be has to have a margin on it. What do I mean by that? Because this will hide that part, right? So yeah, I just call it content. Content, right? all the different images aligned, but this is kind of messy, right? Because you have like 5 rows. In this case, I give it 4 rows. Let me just make one for demo. Pick. Okay. One picture, right? Okay. With blue. Sorry, why did I say with blue? I don't know, 200 pixel. Height, 200 pixel. Background color, red. Okay. Border radius, 20 pixel. Okay. Give it 15. Not too little, not a lot. Content, I need the margin top to be at least, what is the height of the search bar? I mean the menu bar? 50, right? 50 pixel. Okay, that's good. So we will have a bunch of those, right? So yeah, the problem is each of them should have its independent margin bottom, right? So let's say margin bottom, give it 10 pixel or 15, same thing? Yeah, 15. Okay, now we have row. The thing is, if you want to create varying amount of size, right? Just call it like size. Okay, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I just give it 4 different size or 5 different size, and then we will try to attempt to do this the old terrible way of this. Okay, so all of them have HTML heights of let's say some of them is 200. This we don't ID it intentionally, we stop this, and then some of them is 100. How about this 150? And some of them is like 100. Some of them is 50. No, 150 is already too low, isn't it? 100 is already too low, so 120 and 25, and then this is 175. Okay, so we have varying degree of level of whoa, why is it so long? 150? Did I type 110? Okay, there you go. We have a bunch of image, right? So, and also I want them to be in different colors so that it's not all red. I don't know, gray. The background you can change it to white now. So you see that you already have this, right? But you have the problem of this not having padding, right? So content should have like padding, padding left, 50 pixel, I guess. Padding right, 50 pixel. Alright. So we have this, but the thing is, how do you make it to another field? So what I'm going to do is this. Wrap it in another one. And then make this column 1. So we have this column 1 and then column 2, right? So we just have to do something about the columns, or you can use the same class really. This is a terrible design because COL is used for column for Bootstrap. Column. So column, what do I want them to do? Actually, I want the content to be able to do the whole display flux. There you go. Okay. So in terms of width, let's cut this out to this 150. Yeah. 170 maybe. Okay, now you have 3, and of course it is the columns thing to have like a margin left 10 pixel, yeah, and then margin right 10 pixel. Okay, that's not too bad. Margin padding. So this is so not mobile responsive, and I feel like I already got the look done. Let me see, content. So padding left, padding right. Okay, this one I think I should just make it less maybe, or 20. No, this is not mobile responsive yet. So what I need to do is to make the content center, right? So how do I make that? Let me think. I can do, you see, yeah, let me see. Okay. Position absolute. Okay. Transform. Okay. No, that wouldn't make a center. I'm making a mistake. I need to use the parent one. Parent one is what? Parent one is the body. If I use the body and force it, yeah, sure. Flex direction, let's call it column. And then center. So does that mean I do not need this anymore? Yeah, it's center. So one more problem is that this is not randomized, so you just do this. Yeah, it feels like repeating, right? Because they are rounding off. So what I need to do is to be more creative and add a few more. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is enough. Hate typing. Okay, this is 60, 160, 120. 130, and this 200 and 210. Okay, so I can just randomly add stuff here to make it not even 6, and then this at 8, and this is 9, right? Yeah, looks more randomized now. And just keep it a repeat, you know, give it that look. So you can scroll more. Ooh, there you go. So this has been it. Building a Pinterest-like page in what is it, 16 minutes? Yeah. I know I'm missing a lot of stuff. For example, all these icons, but they are just font awesome stuff, right? So I feel like I shouldn't focus too much on that. Oh yeah, there's a search here, so we can just put a placeholder, right? You see, placeholder is equal to search. Yep. And in terms of search bar, where's the search bar? Yeah, we have the padding. 20 pixel. Oh, left. Search. And in terms of the font, you can increase the font size. 30. It's too much. 20. It's almost okay. 15. Give it 15. Yeah. See. So it works. Padding left should be more because you have to have the font awesome stuff. Yep. And the width can be decreased to 290. Okay, here we go. And just one last minute thing would be all of this. If the height is 40, I just want to change all of them. Sorry. Height is 40. Yeah. I want to change all of them to a little bit less than 40. I don't know, like 30. Will 30 work? No, 35 maybe. 35 would work. Nah, 40 is fine. 40 is fine. Okay, that's been Pinterest 20 minutes. So yeah, this is all about the layout. Yeah, I think they use JavaScript to update all the pictures when you resize it. So anyway, if you want more content like this, remember to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye now.